Dear children, we are talking about the first chapter, matter in our surrounding. You all know what is matter. Matter is anything which needs space and which is having mass. Which is having mass and need space to occupy. So in this chapter, we are going to see something deep about matter. How matter is formed, what is the properties of the particles of matter, etc. we are going to see in this chapter. In this video, we are going to study the physical nature of matter. We can say matter is made up of particles. Matter is made up of particles. See this thing and you are commonly using it. Imagine this as a sugar crystal. Imagine it as a single sugar crystal. Now, we know that this consists of so many small cubes, right? Similarly, when we are looking inside a sugar particle, it consists of so many particles which is held together in a particular way to form a single sugar crystal. When we are studying more about the other matters, we can say everything is made in this way. That is, it is made up of small particles and that particles are arranged in a particular way to give it a shape. So we can conclude that matter is made up of particles. We can do a simple experiment for proving matter is made up of particles. In the figure, you are able to see a glass filled with water and the level of the water is marked by using a blue marker. Now we are going to add 1 spoon of sugar into it. The glass with water and sugar, but there is no change in the level of the water after dissolving 1 spoon of sugar in it. Do you know why? Why there is no change in the level of the water even though we add 1 spoon of sugar into it? Now you are not able to see any sugar particle in this glass. Where does this sugar gone? When you are looking into that glass of water with a super microscope, where we are able to see the particles of water and sugar, it will be in this way. Here you are able to see a big particle, that is our sugar particle, sugar crystal. From that crystal you are able to see so many sugar particles are coming out. One single crystal consists of so many sugar particles. And that sugar particles are moving and taking the position in between the water particle. You are able to see water particle there which is shown in 1 red bowl and 2 blue bowls attached. That is the water particles. So the sugar particles are going in between the water particle and it is getting dissolved in it because there is some space in between water particle to which the sugar particle can move and take place. So, from this, we can conclude that matter is made up of particles. Now the second point, how small are these particles of matter? We can do this by using a simple experiment. Here you can see 4 glasses filled with water. In the first glass you can see some more water than the other 3, but other 3 are having equal amount of water. Now I add 2 drops of food color into one of the glass which is having more water. Shaken it well. You can see the water is red in color now. Now take a 30 ml of water from the first glass and pour it to the second glass. You can see that water also become red in color, but it is little bit less in color when we compare with the first glass. Now do it in the same way. The third glass water also become yellowish in color when we pour 30 ml of water from the second glass into the third glass. Take 30 ml of water from this third glass and pour to the fourth glass. You can see that glass water also become yellowish in color. From this, we can conclude that a 2 drop of food color can impart color in all these glasses. If we are repeating this experiment, we can observe it in few more glasses, which means that the particles are very, very small in size. 2 drop of food color is only a small thing. Even it contains lot of particle. That is the reason why this much water it can give color. From this, we can conclude that matter is made up of particles, and these particles are very, very small in size beyond our imagination. We are not able to imagine how small it is. It is beyond our imagination. You all used to write in your notebook, right? A single page contains millions of particles in it. You can imagine about all other things which you see around us. Everything is made up of particles, and each and everything consists of millions of particles in it.